It is Thursday, May 12th, 11:19 a.m. early afternoon on Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. So let me just get the disclaimer out of the way. This is not financial advice. This is only to be used as entertainment. I am not a financial advisor, and please do your own research. So, Million Token is now basically under $3 per token. Let's see now. Ethereum, there was just a pretty big buy of $1,000, buying up 373 tokens recently. But you had plenty of time to catch this even at below $3 fairly recently ago. We're all in a downtrend. Ethereum, I got a big bag of USDC on Ethereum blockchain, and I just haven't been able to deploy it because these gas fees are too high. So like if you click on one of these transactions where there's buy and sells, and we'll just take this guy. This guy got 138 million token, 773 31 minutes ago, and another 155.6. So maybe that was just a one by order and they just kind of split it up. Let's take a look how much they paid in gas fees. So this first one, I bet you it's $100 or more. $105.72. So they paid $1,224, it looks like, or basically $1,200, and they had to pay another $100 in fees. That just adds to your cost basis, but at least you could write it off. And then the second one might be the same one if it's the same order. If it's the same with gas, 105.88. So it looks like it was 2 transactions, perhaps. I'm not sure, but anyway, plan on spending about like $100 or more on Ethereum blockchain, and the gas right now is $261 on the high side. Uniswap, it says $71.97. Let me refresh it. I don't think I need to. It just refreshes it itself. So yeah, but the even if it says $70 or $80 for transaction fee, it could be higher or it could be lower. So that's just a ballpark figure. And obviously, I think many of us that are still in the community, we all know how to do get Million Token on either the Binance Smart Chain, which I've been using, the last couple of days, and Polygon, which is really good on Polygon because you just use limit orders very easily. And I think Don was telling me he's been using limit orders on PancakeSwap, which I haven't used. Limit orders are really nice, but it's less stressful. Like I'm going to go out to the movies in like an hour from now, and it would be just nice to not have to worry about orders or the market tanking while I'm watching a movie. So I'll be gone out of the house for 3-4 hours or whatever. Just have to drive out there and drive back. So nobody buy Million Token for a few hours until I get back. I'm just kidding. I got to go to bed anyway, and I miss a lot of good deals while I'm sleeping. But anyway, so under $3. I think yesterday I bought 100 tokens. Today I bought like 150. And I still got the majority of my bag hasn't been touched. I'm just, this is just, play money I had scourging around in other wallets I have, picking up here and there. But you can't buy a lot, right? If you buy like 20 tokens or whatever, you push the price up so much, 10, 20% or something like that. So, but I haven't had too many problems with Binance Smart Chain. You put your order in. If the price goes up 5% or more, just wait. Somebody's gonna sell on you. And in fact, I saw there was somebody on Ethereum blockchain. They have another 635 tokens to sell. They sold already 600 today. So I'm wondering if I could find that address real quick. It was the last 4 or 34B2. So yeah, this one. There was 300 here and another 300 tokens sold there by the same address. But that particular address has 635 tokens left. So, that could be dumped on real quick. I mean, he already sold half his bag earlier today. And if the market continues to go down and these people are panicking, they could just sell everything. And yeah, these chains go back and forth. You never know which chain's going to go be lowest, but I wouldn't be chasing it. Just be patient, because whenever there's a floor reached, and people are still selling, everything just kind of comes down. I know Ethereum was hanging in there for a while, and it's like, nobody wants to buy your bags when you have to pay $100 in fees, and then when they finally just reach their limit, they'll sell. That, like we saw 300, one time, and another 300 bag, seconds later. And they'll capitulate. The price will come down. Somebody will buy it up. But man, the price has to be significantly lower on Ethereum if I'm considering buying, because I got to pay $100 in fees. So let's say I had to pay $120 in fees, and each token's worth, let's say, $3. So that's 40 tokens. That to me is a lot. You're giving up. Anyway. I still have to. I probably will move my bag of USDC. I know the liquidity is better on Polygon. Maybe I'll split it up between Polygon and Binance Smart Chain. That probably would be the smart thing to do. I probably will do that tomorrow, because I already got, if I dollar cost average and just buy 100 tokens a day, buying a little bit, 10, 15, 20 tokens at a time, because not many people are selling that much at a time, because they also know they're going to push the price down too much. So that's Ethereum blockchain, $3. Polygon's $2.86 right now, and we're breaking down from this channel. So wow, I kind of feel like this is capitulation when you're already in the downtrend and you're breaking down from the downtrend. And we're at the low end here for Pancake Swap. Yeah, I know. Yesterday I was saying, I don't feel like it's capitulation. I think this is kind of the start of it. That's what I feel. Bitcoin is at 29,000. The way it's coming down is really hard. I still think there's still more pain to be in, but that's why I'm buying now a little bit here and there. Because if I'm wrong, I could still brag and say, hey, I got a couple hundred under $3. And if it goes down to $2 and change or whatever, well, we're at $2 and change now, but if you go under $2 or whatever, I'll have some dry powder to buy. If I limit myself to like 100 tokens a day, I should be buying for a while, right? Let me take a look. Let's see now. I think 100 tokens. Get my calculator. 120 tokens, let's just say, on average at $3. I'm paying $360 a day, and I've got I think, yeah, I could, wow, I guess I can only buy for about 8 days, so a week or so, and then I get paid tomorrow. I'll throw some more money down. So at least I should probably pace it out for 2 weeks, because I get paid every 2 weeks. So you got to be thinking long term. Dollar cost average. Don't go all in, as I said in my Twitter page. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You don't have to go all in today, because if you go all in today and the price drops, then you're gonna be kicking yourself that you didn't save some money for the price to go lower. And there's questions about the dollar peg. It's only on the Ethereum blockchain. So technically, a million tokens can go below $1 on Binance Smart Chain and Polygon and the other chains, which is a no-brainer to buy, because you always just transfer it to Ethereum blockchain and get $1 for it. But I would buy and just hold. And let's see what else we have here. That's Bitcoin. I don't really need to go over Bitcoin. The CME gap. Oh my God, I've been talking about this forever, right, guys? I thought it might close today. It kind of went in the gap here in a little bit. I'll just zoom in on the 5-minute chart. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, we dipped down into it about halfway. I still think we're going to come down and fill it completely. But if if it doesn't and we just go up from here, I'm okay with that too. I said yesterday we could go back and fill it, bounce, come back in to the gap, and go to the gap below. That I'm not too concerned about, but it's a possibility. It's within the 84%, correction for a bear market. As I said yesterday, we have all this Bitcoin in the market, and it's going to take time to absorb. You're going to have bounces, and then the people that bought the dip, they're going to take quick profit if it goes up really quick. So the people that bought Bitcoin down here and at the near the low, I'm not going to pick the very, very bottom, they're up 12%. People usually take profits at 20% and 10% or 15%. It kind of looks like a capitulation, but I'm not convinced. But that's why I'm dollar cost averaging. But yeah, we're into the gap now. So, hopefully if you've been listening to me for months, you kind of knew this ahead of time, and dollar cost averaging is the way to go. And you should be fine right now, right? You kind of mentally prepared yourself that your portfolio might take a hit, and you're in this for the long term. At least I am. This is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing. Luna is at less than a penny. It went down to 0.00354 at one point. So I have this right here. If you bought Luna at a penny, it went all the way down to wherever this level is here, 0.003. So if you bought Luna at a penny, you could have been down 64% today. And right now you're at somewhere where this line is moving around. You're down 23% right now if you bought Luna at a penny thinking that was a good deal. And just remember, Luna could go down to sub pennies, like under a penny. It could go way down. There's no bottom. There's infinite numbers between a penny and zero, when it comes to math. So you could lose 95% if it goes down to the point, 0.00042. So, don't think that you're going to have to make money at a penny. If this project just collapses and the confidence is very low on UST, it just may not come back. Even if it does come back, the manipulation can happen again if they don't fix things. No, Luna is going to go to zero before you. Luna, they're selling Luna to cover the peg. So I don't know. The only reason why to buy Luna is if you think you can get in and get out. But that's really, really dangerous. UST is down at 37 cents, 37.6 cents, where it should be $1. So it should be up here. And then it's had a dip, sideways, dip, bounce. Yeah. I don't know. Sad situation. BNB, I'm looking at that because I'm using that for, if you're using Pancake Swap, you need some BNB or some other asset like USDC on Pancake Swap. 274 figures. As soon as I start buying Million Token, BNB starts creeping up. I guess that's good if I'm using BNB to buy Billion Token, but I didn't have to. I already had money on the some of these side chains, luckily, to hold me over. Let's see what's on my Twitter page real quick. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask them now, and I'll read them later. Let's see now my profile. We went over this. Yeah, it's just amazing how fast Luna's been going down. I have a dog named Luna, and I was thinking about buying Luna earlier on, which would have been good, but knowing me, I probably would have held, thinking, like I did Million Token. So somewhere in here, I read like the lesson learned is take profits on the way up, which, I still haven't learned myself. But I will learn if I get a second chance with Million Token. Yeah, I said it was a penny at one point, like an hour ago, and it's like half of that now. This guy had a 457,000 bag of Luna, and he was selling a bunch already. If you go to the App Zeron link I posted, I think he started selling when it was $1, and he kept selling it all the way down to 15 cents. But if imagine how much Luna does he have to have? It's, it says wrapped Luna. of 413,000. It looks like, and this is after he sold a lot. You know, maybe it's a contract address or something, but man, if that's an individual investor, they got wrecked. But I mean, it's just terrible situation. I'll just assume it's a contract address and not somebody. This was a good thread on Dylan Leclerc, kind of where he sees where the market's going. It's worth reading. And Saylor had a good quote today. The Bitcoin price is set by those with more money and less knowledge than you. In time, they will get the knowledge and you will get the money. Yeah. So like Citadel and BlackRock, if the rumors are true, they're kind of behind this whole dump. They could move markets, and this is, again, just a buying opportunity, especially if this is market manipulation, which probably is. It should rebound quickly. I don't think I don't think this will cause like a bear market that's going to last for 6 months, since we came down so hard. I could be wrong on that, though. We can go back down and fill that second CME gap and be down like 70% or 72%, or whatever it was yesterday. But if we're going to fill that CME gap, which I've always kind of felt confident that we were going to fill that gap. Here's my thinking: I'd rather just fill it now, and then we go up to 100,000 or $300,000 or $400,000 for Bitcoin. If we didn't fill the gap sooner rather than later, I think we would have topped out at $100,000 for Bitcoin, rolled over, filled the gap, which would have been more. I think it would have been more painful. And then we would continue with the bull run, to $400,000, $500,000 per Bitcoin. So, yeah, coming down sooner. We'll have a higher all-time high when it comes around. So that's kind of my thinking. That's just like a silver lining right there. And let's see now, what else is there? Yeah, Luna again. Luna, Coinbase. Coinbase is taking a huge beating, 25% down after being 25% down the day before. Someone knows something in Coinbase exposing to the UST collapse, perhaps? Question mark, says Brian on Twitter. Yeah, it kind of has me worried a little bit, but again, possibly buying opportunities. And you may have heard that on Coinbase in their, I guess, policies, it's written that if your coins or your tokens or your cryptos on the exchange and the exchange goes bankrupt, if Coinbase goes bankrupt, they have the right to confiscate your crypto. So not your keys, not your coins, get all your crypto off all exchanges. And, Brian Armstrong said it was just, language that they had to put, the lawyers, made us put that in there. Yeah, true. But now you've got the right to, take people's money. So even if, I was thinking, like, even if I'm cashing out at the next all-time high, and theoretically, let's say if I have millions, I'm not going to cash out millions on the exchange, and send it to my bank. I would try to cash it out in a decentralized way. And if I need money in my bank to pay bills, I'll, send weekly or monthly deposits to, Coinbase, then send that to my bank, because at any moment they could just freeze funds, right? Like that guy, Quadrica CX, there was a thing on Netflix I watched not too long ago. It was a review that one guy, I think he was going to Canada from the United States, and he didn't want to pay the conversion fee from US dollars to, Canadian currency. And he thought maybe he could just convert it to Bitcoin. And then when he gets to Canada, he can cash it out at the exchange, which happened to be Quadrica CX. And, yeah, he moved all his funds at one shot. If he had kept, like, let's say, I don't know how many, I think he lost hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of money, like 400,000 or something like that. If he just slowly tested it, like send $1,000 to Quadrica CX exchange, and then try sending that to your bank. And if it doesn't work, then just stop and you're out $1,000. So That was a lesson I learned from that story from like a year or two ago. So when I cash out, I am not going to do it like in one lump sum. You could cash out in a decentralized way and keep, DAI or USDC in your Trezor wallet or Ledger wallet, and then send that to Coinbase, and they won't even probably know, your transactions. I mean, they could look through it to the blockchain, but chances are they're not going to do that. But I know if you buy and sell on Coinbase, all that they're going to, the IRS is easily going to know because, Coinbase has exactly what you bought and sold. But anyway, not to avoid taxes, I pay my taxes, but I just don't like the idea of somebody looking over my shoulder all the time. So a decentralized way is, I feel no more comfortable about that. So I digress. Going down here, the Mayer multiple is pretty low right now, and the monthly RSI on Bitcoin is also very low. We're getting close to the bottom, guys, I think. So that's another reason why I'm DCAing. The only thing I didn't like was if you look at the MACD on the monthly, it's just kind of turning bearish. So we could have a long way down still. And this is where I buy. I buy, down here at the bottom. I'm fishing, bottom fishing, which is what I said in my very, very early videos. If we come back down to these low levels, which we are, this is where I buy. I wish I could buy huge bags more, but with the gas on Ethereum, I can't do that. And small orders just push the price up too much on these other smaller blockchains, which I'm thinking, when we do go in a bull run, I mean, wherever the bottom is, it's going to go up very, very fast. People that would come in with thousands of dollars worth of buy orders are going to push the price up. It could double in a day easily whenever that bull run happens. And I'm hoping, Million Token won't be a dead project. But this is, a high risk, high reward. And if I lose my money and it goes to a dollar peg and 10 years go by and nobody's interested in the project, well then, time will tell. I hope that doesn't happen, but I think the fundamentals are too good. But that's me. It's all about adoption, and I just don't know what the majority of people will see in it. If Million Token does, go up in price over time with the altcoins, and it gets seen by the mass public in crypto, the FOMO can kick in, and then that whole thing will take off like it did back in July. And then, hopefully it will go up to new all-time highs. And obviously what we could at least say, well, we were at 200. What do you think the next all-time high for Million Token will be if we can go on? And hopefully it won't be one of those oscillating altcoins where it kind of, keeps making lower highs and kind of like XRP or whatever. Or anyway, only time will tell. I just don't have a crystal ball. But I like the fundamentals. And just scrolling down here, all red. Yeah, it seems like a lot of blood in the streets right now. But again, I don't think we're at the very, very bottom. And I guess I'll look over at chat real quick. Just give me a second to gather my stuff real quick here. Let's see. There we go. So we got a couple people in the house right now. We got Bitcoin for life. Buy some Luna, Tim. I know. I think it's going to go to zero. I mean, I'm not good enough to buy and then sell on the bounce because, I just don't think I can't beat the algos and people that have been trading for more than me. I don't trade. I invest, and I don't see Luna. I hope all the best for Luna because a lot of people got wrecked. I know Carl and Moon. He said he lost over $1 million in Luna. Now, it's a play of words, right? He probably didn't put $1 million worth in. Maybe he bought low, and then his portfolio ballooned to over $1 million, and then now look at it. It's like at zero basically, right? I mean, my portfolio at one point was at 7 million, and we're down to I'm down more than 50% on my portfolio. But I'm not going to say I lost whatever it is, 4.5 or whatever million or whatever it is. It's all a play of words. I see Don D saying, "Hey, what's up?" And Vision Squad, Tim, your consistency is apparelled. Yeah, thank you. I like having a small channel right now because it's kind of like a hidden gem. I've been telling you guys the market's been going down, but the DCA and how to buy and what chains, and make sure you check liquidity, because I don't know if the liquidity is always better on Polygon or Ethereum. It flip flops back and forth, but the fees are so low on Polygon. I don't really see what the point of buying million token on Ethereum with the gas fees this high. It's been 2 or 3 days now, and the fees are so high. I thought the fees would get back to normal by now. I like to buy million token on Ethereum blockchain at night or early mornings when I can get a $10 or $8 to $20 transaction fee on the Ethereum blockchain. I can live with that because I used to get these big orders in there. A couple days ago, I bought over 1,000 in one transaction. I just can't do that right now. But I'm happy because if I DCA and this keeps going down lower and lower, I'll be able to buy more million token because the price will keep dropping if people panic sell. And like people are just coming out of the woodworks. Like, I keep seeing these new addresses, like the guy that has still 600 million token left in his wallet, who already sold 600 today. He just came on my radar today. So, as the price keeps dropping, they're just going to capitulate. They just, I think the people that are selling, either they really must need the money, or they're thinking of tax loss harvesting, or maybe they think they're going to buy at a lower price, which hardly ever works out. Or they just don't understand the fundamentals of 1 million fixed supply, zero inflation. And, long term, if Ethereum goes to proof of stake, I'm telling you, it's going to be an argument that, it's, less carbon, it's more carbon friendly, less energy compared to Bitcoin. These are all arguments that we could use in the future. It's basically a Bitcoin on staking platform, proof of stake versus proof of work. Who knows what's going to happen in the future, but if the right people catch on and talk about it to the masses, it's going to take off, I think. We'll just wait and see. I like that it's more or less distributed well too, but right now the people in the community who are buying, they're going to be the future whales. If I could buy a million token and I will have over 2% of the supply today, but I'm patient. I'm going to just wait it out and buy. If you guys want to drop the price more, I'll be happy to buy and buy, increase my stack of million token. Yeah, I think I need like 800 more tokens to have like 2% of the supply. Probably less than that when I last looked. Yeah, million token can't die if there's a $1 million floor. Yeah, technically, but if in the future, if like 10 years go by and nobody's buying it, it could be a dead project and then come back to life. Also, it just needs like one popular celebrity or YouTuber to spark it. People also like. There's always these pump and dump groups too that can probably use it. You just got to be, enthusiastic, right? And then the FOMO will kick in. But right now, everybody's panic selling. You could tell just alone by the high gas fees. It's so bad on Ethereum that it almost feels like what it's like when, you need to get a buy or sell order in, and then Coinbase exchange is down because they can't handle the network congestion. This is kind of how it is for me on the Ethereum blockchain. I feel like I can't use it. I'll pay the fee to move my Ethereum USDC to crypto.com, and then I'll probably will split that up into my Binance Smart Chain wallet and my Polygon wallet, and just buy a million token from there. See, the last comment Don says, usually I check where is the cheapest and grab some. Yeah, and I also try to keep track of when I last bought, and then my next purchase will be lower. So let me just see. My last purchase price, I got a like a little more than 20 tokens, and that came out to $2.79 per million token. The one before that, I got like 16 or so. That was $2.67 per million token. So, I actually paid more in my last purchase, but compared to what the prices were on the other chains, it was, a good deal, I thought. I'm probably buying too much right now on a daily basis. But like if I'm gonna take a look here. We got million token is 287 on PancakeSwap. I'm not even gonna look at Ethereum. That's just crazy. So 287 on PancakeSwap and 286 on proof of Polygon. So basically the same price. So I'm not gonna buy. But if let's say million token on PancakeSwap was 270, I'll buy enough million token to push up the price so that it's the same price as Polygon. And if I had funds on Polygon right now, I would do the same thing. If Polygon was a lower price than PancakeSwap, then I would buy enough tokens just to push up the price so it's even. I'm not going to push the price up higher than it is on another chain, and I'm also not going to buy. I'm going to try not to buy million token at the same price. I need it to go down lower, like 5 or 10% before I DCA again. That's what I'm trying to do. But it's hard to have patience and the willpower to just buy 5, 10, 15 tokens at a time, and then you have to wait 30 minutes or 4 hours before buying again, because you just kind of have to wait. Now if somebody could put a big order in on like Polygon and push the price up to $3, I still won't buy on million token to push the price up to $3, because let's say my last purchase price was, like I said, $2.67 or $2.77. It's got to be lower. Why would I push the price up just to get dumped on, and then I'm just hurting myself for my next buy. I think that's it, guys. I'm sure I probably missed some stuff, but I think there was some useful information in there today. I have to get ready and go see a movie, so I'm glad I was able to get something out for you guys. And let's see now, what else is there? I know this Saturday at 5 a.m. or p.m. UTC time, they're going to do that Roar NFT for the white people that are whitelisted. The price is going to be, I think it's going to be 0.2 BNB for the first people that put offers in. And then 12 hours later, it's going to be open to the regular public, and it's going to have a higher price of, is it 0.22 or 0.25 BNB? And then 50% of the proceeds go to a charity to help lions somewhere where they could put lights up, and so they don't have to kill them. They would rather just scare the lions away to protect their livestock. So if you want more information on that, check out Roar NFT Discord, Telegram, and you can reach out to some of the team members there. They'll be happy to answer your questions if you want to do that. I know it's a kind of good and bad timing for launching NFTs right now. It's bad because, like, right now, I'm going to be tapped out for money on Binance Smart Chain, but at least I could probably wire some funds over since I get paid tomorrow. So I could probably still get some funds back on Binance Smart Chain soon. And then, let's see what else. It's good in a way because prices are down. If you could buy BNB now, if the prices have come down, like with most altcoins, you'll be buying NFTs at a cheaper price, on a dollar basis point of view. And I think that's it. Yeah, Don is correcting me. He says 0.25% and 50% for charity. Yeah. So, but if you're whitelisted, you can get in at a cheaper price and get first dibs on your favorite NFT. I want to buy at least one just so I can support the team and know that half the money is going to some charity. It makes me feel good. And but at these prices, I want to buy bags and bags of million token. And there's only going to be 50 NFTs. So, you know, I was looking at my raw NFTs recently. Where is it? I want to see if I can pull it up real quick. I forgot how many tokens how many, oh heck. I don't see it here, do I? I don't have a link for it. But I forgot how many NFTs I have of the Roar. I must have gone insane. I think I have 17 soccer NFTs alone. And yeah, it was kind of funny when I was looking into that. Okay, I feel like I'm just what's it called? Procrastinating here. So if you like this content, give me a like, subscribe, comment down below, and share. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.